Good morning, Wendy. First, happy New Year, yo. Mwah. I just read your message too. Thank you so much. Yeah, 2026. We're gonna try to do it all over again this year. I was talking to my girlfriend this morning, and there's a big possibility that I will not paint as much this year. Um, I really think I want to focus on marketing and branding and advertisement and getting this stuff out so we can start selling more art. I make a lot of art. I don't sell as much art as I want to. So I think that may be my biggest focus for this year is actually creating more content, like bite-sized content that people actually like, and not these long format 3 4 hour streams that I'd be doing. So I might try to do pre-recorded, pre-edited footage, um, and definitely work on getting more exposure through social media and my website. And so once again, so we could just sell more art and not have to struggle so much. We got to get it out of here, Wendy. I got $2 million worth of art just sitting in my house. I can't get rich like this. Somebody got to buy this shit. But before people buy it, they got to see it and know that it's here. And so I think I need to work on that more, like upping my visibility to art buyers and collectors. Um, People won't purchase what they don't know is available. So I have to make myself more available to people so that they can purchase my stuff. And like we already went over our next few projects, in our lineup, I have enough art that can carry me for at least the next few months already laid out. So I'm not gonna have to struggle for references or photo shoots or things like that for a little while. And so while I have um, a little bit of a lead on my next set my next set of projects, I think I'll slow down with painting just a little bit and dedicate that time towards the market, the marketing portion of this business. Even thinking about getting me an LLC. They're not very expensive, but so I look like a legitimate business, I guess. But then my lawyer said, if you don't have the clientele like that, if you're not constantly busy and constantly working and producing and making money at it, he's like, there's no reason to start an LLC. He's like, once you're constantly active in your business and you have clients, he's like, that'd be the best time to jump out and start that. So I don't know. I might remain a sole proprietorship for a while. We'll see. We got a lot of stuff to figure out this year, but that's good. That's a lot of stuff on our plate. So it's not like we're gonna not be busy. It still will be a busy year. Just we're gonna be busy trying to do other stuff. Man, the first day of 2026. I'm happy we're here together. You seen it. You seen the calendar flip another page, and there's not a lot of things to be more grateful for than just to wake up and see another day. I am grateful just to be up this morning, sitting here chatting with you. This is my peace. I love it. Oh man, I was playing some of that old music again, and My bag. I'm texting somebody. I'm looking forward to the website when that's up and running too. Oh yeah, a calendar. I would have to make one for next year though, since this year already started. I might put together a 2027 calendar. Never thought about doing that. All right. Yeah, I was letting Shauna listen to some of that old mixtape that I'm trying to redo, and she's like, "Yeah, that sounded like it was written by a 20-something-year-old." I was like, "It's my old music." I was a young thug back in the day, but I got better. Hmm. All right. So we were working on the fabric. We only got a small section of that left to get this first detail layer on, which is around this busy area of gummies right here. That shouldn't take more than an hour or so. We'll do that, and then that's it for the fabric, for the first detail layer of fabric. Then we'll clean our palette off and go right into the skin tones. We'll do skin tones, and then skin tones, toenails, and then we'll start working on the gummies since they're sitting on top of everything else. But the fabric is, oh, I got you covered, no problem. The fabric is looking really good. This first set of shadows are starting to fall just nice. So when we come back with the final layer, that fabric should be, oh, I'm about to knock that over. Don't do that. That fabric should pop really good. So it's just this section right here we're gonna work on. That was my number one song from last year. Um, She Prayed for Me was my number one song, and Hustle Baby was number two. Yeah, this was my top played song last year. Had like 6,000 plays on it. But also, it was off. This was the first album I put out, so I had more time for people to listen to it. Also, hey, I was running them streets. I was tugging that heat while I'm done
leaves always burning them trees. I was grinding so hard, 'cause my hustle runs deep, and I still made it out, 'cause my grandmother prayed and she prayed, and she prayed, and she prayed for me.
Good morning, everybody.
And she prayed, and she prayed.
Finish name, bro.
My life has a purpose. I know this for certain. Don't care how you worship. Don't judge any person. My passion stay burning. I'm still on my journey. Keep moving my feet. 'Cause my grandmother prayed and she prayed. And she prayed. And she prayed for me. She prayed, and she prayed, and she prayed for me. Ask God to save my soul, and please keep me whole. She asked God to save my soul, and please keep me whole. She prayed, and she prayed, and she prayed for me. She prayed, and she prayed, and she prayed for me.
You know what I've been listening to a lot, yo? I ain't even gonna lie, yo. This one right here. I've been bumping this for a minute.
The sun won't shine, it's raining and raining. Ooh, the sun won't shine, it's raining and raining. I keep marching through the storm, about to prove you haters wrong. I stay focused in the zone, plus my will is too strong. Stretch it out like fantastic, take the leap and no panic. Move so smooth they can't bend it. I'm so cool they can't stand it. The storms keep raging, and sometimes I feel caged in, but I never give up, 'cause life is too amazing. Raging, the storms keep raging, raging. The storms keep raging, and sometimes I feel caged, but I never give up, 'cause life is too amazing. The storms keep raging, the storms keep raging, raging, raging. When the clouds hang low and the sun won't show, just tap into yourself, utilize your own glow, gotta light your own path, hold it tight and don't crash. Mistakes allowed, they can happen, we call it life. The storms keep raging, and sometimes I feel caged in, but I never give up, 'cause life is too amazing, crazy, crazy. And my storms keep raging, raging, raging.
I forgot all this shit right here is playing.
The sun won't shine, it's raining and raining. The sun won't shine, it's raining and raining.
But some haters fall.
The storms keep raging, raging. The storms keep raging. Storms keep raging. The storms keep raging, raging.
Nah, that's my fucking jam right there, yo. And we haven't listened to this one in a minute.
Trap House Entertainment. Looking for a better way. Trying to fade the pain away. Jumping fences just to get away. Chasing dragonflies on a hazy day. Looking for a better place. Trying to fight back all the rain. Hoping just to get a little taste of the magic dragons in my brain. In the sea. All my life, I've been chasing better days. All my life, I've been chasing better Why would I turn back now? I don't need a hero. I can really break you down, regardless we grow. I can really break you down, gotta stay in control. I can really break you down, never stop, always go. All my life, I was chasing better. I've been chasing better.
You plan on working on that piece anytime today, Amizu? We're all off today, right? Anybody got to work today? I ain't doing shit today. Nothing. I swear on everything I love. Already. So we got some snow last night, and mm, our girlfriend stayed the night, so I had to clean off her car this morning. So I shoveled snow and put salt down and cleaned her car. That's it. That's all. That's the most chores I'm doing today. I'm gonna paint for like 2 hours maybe, and the rest of the day I'm gonna be a vegetable on the video game. Well, no. There's one thing I need to do. I'm gonna do a little bit of work on the website after we finish painting. Hop on the website for a minute and see if I can connect my PayPal so that people can make PayPal payments. And then after that, vegetable time. Hmm. Man, I watched this documentary last night. I forgot what it was called. Um, Dang. Anyway, it's about this lady out in, was it Utah? She was supposed to be like some therapist, life coach or something, and marriage, relationship counselor or whatever, even though she was divorced. And she like manipulated this, well, at least what we know of from one family, manipulated the mother into doing like some really heinous shit to her own children. And I don't know. I was kind of dozing in and out of some parts, but it seems like she had these ladies' kids like captive. The therapist had this other lady's kids in her house, in the therapist's house, like chained up and tortured. But apparently, the mother knew and was in on this thing and thought it was a good thing for her children to be in this situation. And how everything came to light, apparently this lady had 6 kids, right? Not the therapist, her partner or her friend or whatever had 6 kids, and the 2 middle kids were being held captive at the therapist's house, right? So why did she single out the 2 middle kids? I don't know, whatever. But the 2 kids who are held captive are a boy and a girl. They're like 10 and 12 or something. And somehow one day the boy escapes from the house. And so he's walking door to door through the neighborhood because he's fucking starving. He's knocking on doors and nobody's answering. So the third house he knocks on, the person answers. And the little boy says, can I please have some food and water? And at first, the old guy think this is like some kind of prank or something. He's like, what the fuck is going on? What do you mean you want some food and water? But then he notices the kid has like duct tape around his ankles and around his wrist. And just his appearance alone, he's very malnourished and scrawny, and he looks dirty. He looks like he has been abused, and he looks like he's been held captive. And so at first, the older gentleman, thinks it's some kind of weird prank or something, but he actually looks at the kid and was like, "Whoa, what the? Wait a minute." He's like, "Yo, sit down." So he had him sit on his. He has like front porch furniture or whatever. Like, just sit down for a second. And he calls the cops, and he was like, "There's this kid here, and he looks like he's been beaten and abused, and he's asking for food and stuff." And so the paramedics come and the cops come, and they start questioning this little kid, like, what's going on? Who had you like this? Where did you come from? And so he tells them, his address, and he says, "Well, my sister is still there." Blah blah blah. So the cops immediately call back to the station to get a warrant for a welfare check, not a search warrant, just a welfare check, because this kid looks distressed. He looks like he has been tortured. And if he's saying that he has a sibling who is still in that situation, we have to go search and find this other kid. So they get the wellness check thing and they go in, and the lady answers the door. This lady answers the door, the therapist lady, and she's already on the phone with her lawyer. She's already on the phone with the lawyer. Apparently, she already found out that the boy didn't escape the house. So by the time the cops get there, she's on the phone. She's like, "Oh, I'm on the phone with my lawyer right now, and he's advising me," and they just pushing the house. She's like, "You can't come in. We already got a warrant. We already got a warrant. We got a warrant for a wellness check." And so they're searching the house, and finds the girl in a like an empty bedroom, a bedroom that doesn't have, like, it's not furnished, but she's hiding in the closet in there. And so they try to talk to the daughter and, well, to this little girl, and she's scared to speak, and she's not really responsive. Then they see a big ass fucking, this house is like a fucking mansion. It's 10,000 square feet house. And in this one big ass room, there's a safe in the wall. There's a safe in the wall, like a big ass, it looks like a big ass gun safe. Like the size of the door is like a door, like an entry door to any room or anything. That's how big the safe door is. It's like a big ass fucking door in the wall. And the cops come back out and they're actually like, "Yo, what's the combination to that safe?" She's like, "Oh, that was here when I bought the house. I don't use it very often. I don't know what the code is right off top." So the one cop goes in there, and it's like a digital punch code. So he's just playing around, punching, and then he punches in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, boop, and the shit opens up, and the door opens. And inside this, behind the safe door, is a fucking panic room. It's not just a safe; it's a whole fucking room in this bitch. And in there, they find fucking rope and chains and handcuffs, and they're like, "Oh, y'all bitches about to go down." And then the whole story starts to unravel from there. But I don't think they ever like really were able to get the reasoning. Why did you do this to your children? Why did you allow this lady to do this to your children? I don't think that ever, not like I said, I was kind of in and out a little bit, but I might have to watch it again to see what was their reason. That's all I want to see. What was the motivation behind that shit? Because Yeah, they got caught and got charged with whatever, child neglect, child abuse. Um, and then towards the end of the documentary, they start questioning more people, and they got the therapist's niece, and the niece said that I stayed with her one summer and she did the same fucking shit to me. But she said I was a little bit of a problem child. I ain't gonna lie, yo. But so when I started telling people like the things she was doing to me, nobody fucking believed that shit. But she handcuffed me when I was a kid and did the same fucking thing and wouldn't feed me and told me that I had a porn addiction and all this other shit, and she had to like help me get the demons out. And she was like, that lady fucking abused me for almost a year. And when I told people what she was doing to me, nobody fucking believed me. And now look what happened. Years later, she's doing the exact same thing to this other set of kids. That is just crazy. A master manipulator to make somebody go along with doing that to their own children, saying that she's doing God's work or whatever kind of religious spin she put on that shit. You gotta, you know, cast the demons out or whatever. Man, look, he's crazy. He ain't about to fucking handcuff my kids and not feed them and lock them in the goddamn panic room somewhere. You fucking retarded. And the thing too is like these women just look like normal people. Charles Manson look a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like some people look a little crazy. Yeah, and that's reading judging the book by its cover. I get it. But then some people just look like whoa, whoa. But then most people look kind of just normal, regular people. And this lady looks like a normal, regular person. Does You don't look show any signs of like psychopathy or schizophrenia or anything like that. No, but this bitch is super fucking crazy. You're a crazy ass bitch, yo. Crazy as hell to do that shit to children. I tried to watch Ricky Gervais has a new stand up. I tried watching that. That shit was like kind of dry. And I normally like Ricky Gervais. I was excited to watch it. Like, oh, he check this out. That's the first thing I put on, and I watched most of it too. And it's just like I don't know, I couldn't make it to the end. Like I barely laughed at anything he was talking about. So mhm. All right, them little shadows looking all right. Cat Williams, I might have to check his out too. Cat Williams funny. The Dave Chappelle shit was too hilarious. You can't fuck with Dave though. That motherfucker. Yeah, even with all of Cat Williams, like his personal struggles that got publicized in the media, um, still came back on top. And last year he jumped off. He jumped off the whole year with that interview he did That was like last January. He already started the year off spilling all the tea and everything. Hey, yeah, I might have to go back and watch that interview again now because I just remember he was saying a lot of crazy shit in that album. It was like, oh, 2025 has officially started. All right, so this is the first day of the year. So what famous person is gonna pass away, or what weird ass war is gonna pop off on the first day of the year? What kind of big news media event we're gonna have? Or is it gonna be just a quiet day globally? I doubt it. Today is just another day for most people. They was at war when they went to sleep last night. They at war this morning. Dave is the best. Chasing shadows down the hall. That shit just stuck in my head. We're gonna have to do something with that, man. Dun, 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 dun. I gotta find the rest of the melody for it though. Ba, 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 da, da, oh. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. No, that ain't it. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. I might need music, actually. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Dun, 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 tss. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 tss, tss, bum, 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 ba-da. Bum, 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 ba-da-da. We had two different shootings just last night. I guess one came to our hospital. They walked themselves there. That's crazy. Can I help you? Yeah, somebody just shot me. I ain't want to take an Uber and bleed all over somebody's seats. I just walk here. What the fuck?
Yeah. Giving the hood quality products since 1996. Trap House Entertainment. This is for them. Dope boys on the grind all night with the dope boys. Don't selling white, getting right, stacking no boy. And if you feel like a feel with weapons to seal, then let me know, boy. For them, dope boys on.
I might do that later. Sure if I'm in the mood for that shit. What was the last song we did though? I haven't listened to that a lot since I put it up there. I don't even think I published it. Oh, because I was thinking I may actually redo it one more time. I don't know. It sounds okay, but I said I might do it. I might roll it one more time.
Keep your wits about you. Because you don't see the rest doesn't mean they ain't there. Trap House Entertainment. Yeah. If they ever did you wrong, you can never let them slide. Cause they try to play you like you're sweeter than potato pies. Walking in the den of thieves and they tell the true lies. Moving like the Genovese, working for the suit and ties. Folks sitting by the door and they got a new disguise. Everyone is scrutinized, so you decide. You gon' ride a suicide, it's do or die. You ain't getting used, you getting utilized. I ain't been abused, I've been brutalized. I beat the news, I drew a line. I done witnessed the truest crimes. Implemented new design, so you resign when choosing sides. Just remember, I'm the hardest you can find. Yeah. Still sharp and still real, recognize real. And we plotting on the meal, so we stacking every bill. Now it's fuck, how you feel? Better get it, how you live. Never been in a house, nigga. Had to get it from the field. Had to get it from the field. Had to get it from the field. If you gonna play the game, you know you gotta take some risks. So you cannot complain when the plot is getting thick. And the paper no assist and every shot just seem to miss. Niggas better use it brain because this thing is over quick. If you gonna play the game, you know you gotta take some risks. So you cannot complain when the plot is getting thick. And the paper no assist and every shot just seem to miss. Niggas better use it brain because this thing is over quick. Y'all talking about the same thing, complaining about the same shit. Always play the blame game with the lames you hang with. Saying names like you getting paid, you niggas ain't rich. Doing anything for the fame, you niggas ain't slick. Rick the ruler and my shooters put the tooth in you and do the twin Rugers on the scooter like a Judas. How they do you? Ain't no use in acting bougie. We can see that you a loser. Had to school you like a tutor when you fucking with my moolah. Get you hung from the roof. Now they call me Suge Knight. I can feel the pressure building. I'm about to bust a pipe. Aggravation and aggression in the act like sodomites. Some niggas ratting, gotta separate the men and mice. Nasty like a head of lights. And y'all ain't got no wallet by the bitch. Said she celibate. That don't mean that I will buy you talking to the pigs. But I don't really deal with swine investments getting big. I'm just trying to see the bottom line. You gon' play the game, you know you gotta take some risks. So you cannot complain when the plot is getting thick. In the bank with no assist and every shot just seem to miss. Nigga better use it, bring me cause this thing is over quick. If you gon' play the game, you know you gotta take some risks. So you cannot complain when the plot is getting thick. In the bank with no assist and every shot just seem to miss. Nigga better use it, bring me cause this thing is over quick. Cause this thing is over quick. Cause this thing is over quick. Always keep your wits about you.
I don't know. I might just keep that. That doesn't sound bad at all, actually.
Just because you don't see the rest doesn't mean they ain't there. Trap House Entertainment. Yeah. If they ever did you wrong, you can never let them slide. Cause they try to play you like you sweeter than potato pies. Walking in the den of thieves and they tell the true lies. Moving like the Genovese, working for the suit and ties. Folks sitting by the door and they got a new disguise. Everyone gets scrutinized, so you decide you gon' ride a suicide, it's do or die. You ain't getting used, you getting utilized. I ain't been abused, I've been brutalized. I peep the news, I drew a line. I done witnessed the truest crimes. Implemented new design, so you resign when choosing sides. Just remember, I'm the hardest you can find. Yeah, still sharp and still real, recognize real. And we plotting on the meal, so we stacking every bill. Now that's fuck, how you feel? Better get it how you live. Never been in a house, nigga, had to get it from the field. Had to get it from the field, had to get it from the field. If you gonna play the game, you know you gotta take some risks. So you cannot complain when the plot is getting thick. And the paper no assist and every shot just seem to miss. Niggas better use it brain because this thing is over quick. If you gonna play the game, you know you gotta take some risks. So you cannot complain when the plot is getting thick. And the paper no assist and every shot just seem to miss. Niggas better use it brain because this thing is over quick. Y'all talking about the same thing, complaining about the same shit. Always play the blame game with the lames you hang with. Saying names like you getting paid, you niggas ain't rich. Doing anything for the fame, you niggas ain't slick. Rick the ruler and my shooters put the tooth in you and do the twin Rugers on the scooter like a Judas. How they do you? Ain't no use in acting bougie. We can see that you a loser. Had to school you like a tutor when you fucking with my moolah. Get you hung from the roof. Now they call me Suge Knight. I can feel the pressure building. I'm about to bust a pipe. Aggravation and aggression in the act like sodomites. Some niggas ratting, gotta separate the men and mice. Nasty like a head of lights. And y'all ain't got no wallet by the bitch. Said she celibate. That don't mean that I will buy you talking to the pigs. But I don't really deal with swine investments getting big. I'm just trying to see the bottom line. You gon' play the game, you know you gotta take some risks. So you cannot complain when the plot is getting thick. In the bank with no assist and every shot just seem to miss. Nigga better use it, bring me cause this thing is over quick. If you gon' play the game, you know you gotta take some risks. So you cannot complain when the plot is getting thick. In the bank with no assist and every shot just seem to miss. Nigga better use it, bring me cause this thing is over quick.
Nah, those are crazy bars in that one. There's like two really cool lines I like in this. I might just go ahead and publish this one. Well, that's four set of run on bars, and then there's just the one bar at the end that I really this shit is all funny to tell to me. Um, Hello, guys. Thank you for tuning into the stream. Welcome everyone on the first day of the new year, January the 1st, 2026. We all made it to see another calendar date. So I appreciate you guys spending some time with me this morning. You could be anywhere doing anything you want, but you chose to chill out with me. And I'm very appreciative of that. Today, we will be doing a reading of the lyrics of our latest song, which is entitled Bottom Line. Um, this song starts out with a spoken word section, which reads, always keep your wits about you. Just because you don't see the rats doesn't mean they ain't there. Trap House Entertainment. The first verse is as follows. If they ever did you wrong, you can never let them slide, 'cause they try to play you like you sweeter than potato pies, walking in a den of thieves, and they tell the truest lies, moving like the Genevieves, working for the suit and ties, spooks sitting by the door, and they got a new disguise. Everyone gets scrutinized, so you decide you gonna ride or suicide, it's do or die. You ain't getting used, you getting utilized. I ain't been abused, I've been brutalized. I peeped the news, I drew the line. I done witnessed the truest crimes. Implement a new design so you resign. When choosing sides, just remember, I'm the hardest you can find. Yeah, still sharpen still. Real recognize real. And we're plotting on a mill, so we stacking every bill. Now it's fuck how you feel. Better get it how you live. Never been a house nigga. Had to get it from the field. Then we have a hook. If you play the game, you gotta take some risk. So you cannot complain when the plot is getting thick. In the paint with no assists, and every shot just seems to miss. Niggas better use their brain because this thing is over quick. The second verse is as follows. Y'all talk about the same thing, complain about the same shit. Always play the blame game with the lames you hang with. Saying names like you getting paid. You niggas ain't rich, doing anything for the fame. You niggas ain't slick. Rick the ruler and my shooters put the tools to your medulla. Two Rugers on a scooter, like a Judas, how they do you. Ain't no use in acting bougie. We can see that you a loser. Had to school you like a tutor when fucking with my moolah. Get you hung from a roof. Now they call me Suge Knight. I can feel the pressure building. I'm about to bust a pipe. Aggravation and aggression. And they act like sodomites. Y'all niggas ratting. Gotta separate the men and mice. Nasty like a head of lice. And y'all ain't got no alibi. This bitch said she's celibate. That don't mean that I will buy. You talking to the pigs. I don't really deal with swine. Investments getting big. I'm just trying to see the bottom line. Then the song wraps up with the hook one more time, which reads, if you're gonna play the game, you gotta take some risk. So you cannot complain when the plot is getting thick. In the paint with no assists, and every shot just seems to miss. Niggas better use their brain because this thing is over quick. Thank you for your time. This has been another reading of the lyrics with Travis Prince, and we'll see you in the next one.
Always keep your wits about you. Because you don't see the rats, doesn't mean they ain't there. Trap House Entertainment.
Giving it to you straight, always.
Yeah. If they ever did you wrong, you can never let them slide. Cause they try to play you like you sweeter than potato pies. Walking in the den of thieves and they tell the true lies. Moving like the Genevieves, working for the suit and ties. Folks sitting by the door and they got a new disguise. Everyone gets scrutinized, so you decide you gon' ride a suicide, it's do or die. You ain't getting used, you getting utilized. I ain't been abused, I've been brutalized. I peeped the news, I drew a line. I done witnessed the truest crimes. Implement a new design, so you resign when choosing sides. Just remember remember I'm the hardest you can find. Yeah. Still sharp and still real, recognize real. And we plotting on a meal, so we stacking every bill. Now it's fuck, how you feel? Better get it how you live. Never been in a house, nigga, had to get it from the field. Had to get it from the field, had to get it from the field. If you gonna play the game, you know you gotta take some risks. So you cannot complain when the plot is getting thick. And the pain with no assist and every shot just seem to miss. Niggas better use it, bring it, cause this thing is over quick. If you gonna play the game, you know you gotta take some risks. So you cannot complain when the plot is getting thick. And the pain with no assist and every shot just seem to miss. Niggas better use it, bring it, cause this thing is over quick. Y'all talk about the same thing, complain about the same shit. Always play the blame game with the lames you hang with. Saying names like you getting paid, you niggas ain't rich. Doing anything for the fame, you niggas ain't slick. Rick the ruler and my shooters, put the toothy in my ruler. Twin Rugers on the scooter like a Judas. How they do you? Ain't no use in acting bougie. We can see that you a loser. Had to school you like a tutor. When you fucking with my moolah, get you hung from the roof. Now they call me Suge Knight. I can feel the pressure building, I'm about to bust a pipe. Aggravation and aggression in the act like sodomites. Some niggas ratting, gotta separate the men and mice. Nasty like a head of lights, and y'all ain't got no alibi. The bitch said she celibate. That don't mean that I will buy you talking to the pig, but I don't really deal with swine investments getting big. I'm just trying to see the bottom line. You gon' play the game, you know you gotta take some risks. So you cannot complain when the plot is getting thick. And the thing with no assist and every shot just seem to miss. Nigga better use it, bring it, cause this thing is over quick. If you gon' play the game, you know you gotta take some risks. So you cannot complain when the plot is getting thick. And the thing with no assist and every shot just seem to miss. Nigga better use it, bring it, cause this thing is over quick.
So we put that on that's song number 7 on growth and development. We still remixing our older albums, but I'm so anxious for this growth and development album. I might try to write something. I might try to start a new song today to go towards this album because there's just a lot of good material on this album. I'm really anxious to release this. I can't wait.
The world is getting crazier by the minute.
Don't believe everything you think.
Don't believe everything you think. Trap House Entertainment.
Get them, Trap. Teach these people some shit. Talk to them like they real people, man.
Growth and development, yeah, it's time to flip mode, implement intelligence, because we got some big goals. Always starts in the dark, but the seed still grows, so we gon' kick it harder than a pair of steel toes. Growth and development, yeah, it's time to flip mode, implement intelligence, because we got some big goals. Always starts in the dark, but the seed still grows, so we gon' kick it harder than a pair of steel toes. Record labels, TV stations, about to be irrelevant. Tell a friend, television, mainstream embezzlement, cause someday Gen Alpha will be the new delegate, so now my only goal is some growth and development. Building up my inner peace, breaking down the elements. I'm a God body and my melanin is the evidence. They can try, but can't sever the fellowship. All I hear is jealousy, fabrication, make believe. Fables and some fairy tales, and they tell them blatantly, you should stay away from me if you move it too hastily. I ain't slow to pull the trigger, I just do it patiently, and plus I do it gracefully. Every time I wield a pen, you know that they will pretend just to try and make amends. I don't think they fully comprehend the consequence. I'ma hit them miss a home run, cause I'm swinging for defense. Sometimes it's better to talk to them, offer a little guidance. The miseducation of the Negroes back in full effect. Let's help wake these people up. No one's gonna hold your hand. It's time to grow from boys and men. Now it's time to focus in. Hope you got open plans. Show the man. Smack them with an open hand. Gotta let them know we ain't playing. Super Saiyan and Super Steve and Superstition. Segregate stupid snitches. Sliding on slippery slopes. Surely get you stitches inside the circus. In your circle, gotta watch your jurisdiction. Then they tell the truth is fiction. I don't need the super science. All I need is your compliance. As I build a new alliance. Most of you are new to violence. Use an island. You surrounded. Sharp and fast. The water's either swimming or you drowning. Life ain't never sweet. Ain't nobody tossing lifesavers. You ain't promised light labor and nice neighbors fighting the dark side. It's Darth Vader with some lightsabers, but all prayer and no action will not save us. Growth and development, yeah, it's time to flip mode, implement intelligence, because we got some big goals. Always starts in the dark, but the seed still grows, so we gon' kick it harder than a pair of steel toes. Growth and development, yeah, it's time to flip mode, implement intelligence, because we got some big goals. Always starts in the dark, but the seed still grows, so we gon' kick it harder than a pair of steel toes.
I know this to like the songs on this album, all of them have like these sangy choruses.
Trap House Entertainment.
I like it.
I can see the rules have changed. If you choose to engage with something truthful, use a lane. If you choose to propagate the bullshit, then you probably super famous. Situation super dangerous. Chris been wild with depression, battlers, never aggression. Poor communication, then it's hard to get the message. When it is received, it's even harder to accept it. So most of them reject it like it's all copacetic. Now they acting overzealous and they all sell it. They sold to the highest bidder just to buy some liquor. We came up off them hard knocks. Now these suckers sweet as Skittles, break them down like peanut brittle. We was slinging hard rock. This ain't Malcolm in the middle, made it sizzle like some bacon on the griddle. Things have changed. The game the same. Start to feel my age, nothing don't feel safe. Everything feels strange. Things have changed. The game the same. Start to feel my age, nothing don't feel safe. Everything feels strange. No more payphones, VCRs on the pages, MP3s and DVD plays. Dime bags from the corner, gangsters kept you covered like a blanket, reminiscing. Got me thinking nostalgia, got me feeling ancient. Nothing don't hit the same, everything feels different. Music don't lie to cane, so it seems hard to listen. Even though this is AI, it's still real when I kick it. Now they all live online, trying to maintain an image, reaching for the outer limits, about to crash this glass ceiling, dodging bad dealing with some sad villains, mad children, babies, kids, dancing, sad living, fast cars, fast women, fast money, fast killing. What's trending? TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, and every time I think about it, it's hard to believe that. Things have changed. Things the same. Trying to feel my pain, nothing don't feel safe. Everything feels strange. Things have changed. The same. I'm starting to feel my age, nothing don't feel safe. Everything feels strange. I give you more than nothing less. I show up and do my best, and then I do it till I swear. Got no problem moving checks, I'm not what you would expect. What's my credit great? Never ain't that. Let me get that straight. Never said I've been the same. I'm just trying to eat. Pass me the dinner for play. Yeah, I want the best and nothing less. You can tell by how I dress. You can tell by how I smoke. You can tell by how I eat. Tell by my feet when I'm sliding in the streets. You be sliding in the DM, she be sliding in my sheets. You be hating, she attracted to my fragrance. We vacation in the gamers, and she say that I'm the greatest. No complaining, no explaining. Let the secret stay in Vegas from the penthouse view. I can see the truth. Had a spark of fuse, had them all confused. Next me at the spa, sipping frozen juice, chilling in Morocco, eating lamb chops and goose school. Got my stash from who's who, blowing on that blues clue, scrolling on the iPad, looking at some new news. I give you more than less. Show up and do my best, and then I do it till I swear. Got no problem moving things, I'm not what you would expect. Cause my credit great, never ain't that. Let me get that straight. Never said I've been the same. I'm just trying to eat, cause me and them I bought a house, paid cash, bought a whip, paid cash. Told you I ain't never fell off, I just fell back. I excel at everything that you fell at. Obviously I'm the shit, I know you can smell that. Speeding like a Hellcat, drinking at the Flame Crab. Started tab when I go shopping, no need to check the tags, throw it in the bag. Like a smash and grab, my chick on natural, you bitch, had to buy ass. Never been materialistic, I just like to dress spiffy. When my critics get offended, when they see I show no pity, but they never show support, and they always acting iffy. Wasn't chilling in the basement when we watching Rap City. Used to rock the academics, now I wear the finest linen. Eggs Benedict for brunch dining with the finest women. You can't deny my clientele on my current dividends. I want nothing less than the best, so I get it. I give you more than life. I show up and do my best, and then I do it till I swear. Got no problem. that straight. Never said I'd be the same. I'm just trying to eat, pass me a dinner plate. I give you one last, I show up, do my best, and then I do it till I swear. Got no problem moving checks, I'm not what you would expect. Plus my credit great, never hang your debt, let me get that straight. Never said I've been the same, I'm just trying to eat, pass me a dinner.
Hey. You know what? I give you more, nothing less. I show up and do my best. And then I do it till I swear. Got no problem moving checks. I'm not what you would expect. Plus my credit great. Nothing in your debt. Let me get that straight. Hey. You only get one ride, nigga.
You only get one ride.
One time. You better make it worth it. Make it worthwhile.
Better make it worthwhile.
I'm telling you right now.
Trap House Entertainment.
Nobody makes it out alive, cause the reaper comes for all of us. We all gon' see the other side, that's the ash and dust to dust. There was some moments, but we cannot live in fear. You can try to run from hell, or you can build your heaven here. Yeah. Hug your sons and kiss your daughters. Reap, always round the corner, and he plotting on your life. Kinda sorta out of order, ain't no fear in my eyes. Just the weight of the morning, and you never get a warning. They say death comes in threes. 2 homies died in a wreck. Took my auntie in a sleep, and they try to solve this problem like it's some kind of disease. But being self-aware is understanding you will lead. Nobody makes it out alive, cause the reaper comes for all of us. We all gon' see the other side, that's the ash and dust to dust. There was some moments, but we cannot live in fear. You can try to run from hell, or you can build your heaven here. 100 years after your death, everyone will forget that you ever even lived, that you ever took a breath. You only get one chance, choose to be your true self. Life is truly beautiful and health is the true wealth. Do what makes you happy, paint a picture, sing an opera. You can hear it in your soul, you can feel it in your chakras. Listen to the universe whisper, speaking true gospel. You are a light being, and your energy's colossal. Nobody makes it out alive, cause the reaper comes for all of us. We all gon' see the other side, that's the ash and dust to dust. There was among us, but we cannot live in fear. You can try to run from hell, or you can build your heaven here. Yeah, time don't wait, so I move with intention. I give my life meaning, so I move with ambition. And I give my life purpose, so I choose my own mission. I can be an atheist or accept a benediction. Either way, it's my decision, my own personal conviction. Understand it for yourself, or choose a man-made religion. Not the pressure and the power, every second is a blessing. But the reaper always near, so I gotta keep it stepping. Nobody makes it out alive, cause the reaper comes for all of us. Yeah, we all gon' see the other side, that's the ash and dust to dust. There walks among us, but we cannot live in fear. You can try to run from hell, or you can build your heaven here. Nobody makes it out alive, cause the reaper comes for all of us. We all gon' see the other side, that's the ash and dust to dust. There walks among us, but we cannot live in fear. You can try to run from hell, or you can build your heaven here.
You can try to run from hell, or you can build your heaven here.
Trap House Entertainment.
Wish that I can rewind, turn back time. They gotta give you back your life, a second chance to get it right. We reconcile instead of fight, cause I'm the child and you're the mother. But we barely know each other, so we suffer. Silent one for childhood traumas, crying puddles. I'm surprised that I survived, then I thrived. My inner wolves got cauterized, ignoring pain, got normalized. I always wish that I had a guide. VHS, violent home situation, capitulation, no did away. Got a blurred image, pixelation, cause you let me here.
and I'm feeling crazy. Better think about your life, cause you can't press rewind. You won't always get it right, just do your best and be kind. Better think about your life, cause you can't press rewind.
Hey, can I get a favor, a request from everybody in the stream right now? Can everybody hit the thumbs up for me? I noticed like I don't get a lot of likes on my streams from the people who be here. Sometimes I have like 6, 8, 9 people, and I only get like 1 thumbs up. I realize I don't really be asking people to do that shit either. But now that I realize that, hey, everybody hit the thumbs up and hit the subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. Thank you. Appreciate it. 2026, marketing and advertising.
Just do your best and be kind. Wish that I can hear rewind, turn back time, and see your face every night. To walk to school and riding bike, tying shoes and flying kites, cause I'm the father and you're the son, but I never played. My role is one, a real day. I owe you one, childhood trauma you've overcome. You're a prince and you're a king. You're a beautiful human being. We gon' win by any means, cause you're destined for great things. Can't get no time back, just utilize what we have. It's you and I, we laugh, gotta live it to the fullest. We can't even leave that, because once you reach the end, you know ain't no turning back. Better think about your life, cause you can't press rewind. You don't always get it right, just do your best and be kind. Better think about your life, cause you can't press rewind. You don't always get it right, just do your best and be kind. Better think about your life. Cause you can't press rewind. You don't always get it right, just do your best and be kind. Better think about your life. Trap House Entertainment.
Y'all heard of Mizu, man. Y'all, hey, follow the instructions, man. Follow the instructions, man.
Who knows how to stop me from going crazy? Do you wanna look like a movie star? When you show your face, everybody knows who you are. Paparazzi taking pictures soon as you get out the car. Fans waving posters and they begging you to sign it for them. Fake could be a quiet storm and it's no to burn you out. Make you do the walk of shame. Producers try to turn you out. Try to stick you like a Josh. You can't sit around and doubt because you got another photo shoot in a half hour. They want the movie star status and the two-tone Bugatti and the heels and the mansion and a brand new body. Getting views as they hobby because they gotta please the sponsors. And for the right price, they said they sold to them. They want the movie star status and the two-tone Bugatti and the heels and the mansion and a brand new body. Getting views as they hobby because they gotta please the sponsors. And for the right price, they said they sold to them. They say the entertainment business can be weird as hell. You can ask Britney Spears or ask Dave Chappelle. Most childhood stars will even save themselves on how they slowly burned out, trying to chase the wealth. It's hard to be a millionaire and still keep it low key. Down with the social life and party with the OGs. Dodging all the parasites, cooler than Keanu Reeves. I'd rather chase my happiness and let the fame chase me. They want the movie stars, and the tools from Bugatti and the hills and the mansion and a brand new body. Getting views as they hobby, but they gotta please the sponsors. And for the right price, they sell their souls to the moon. They want the movie stars, and the tools from Bugatti and the hills and the mansion and a brand new body. Getting views as they hobby, because they gotta please the sponsors. And for the right price, they sell their souls to the monster. They used to be the flower children, everything was holistic. Now it's BBLs, lip injections, and some Ozempic. They so cynic, running to their doctors like the Olympics. Now they feel terrific, but it's so sickening, horrific. For the last sadistic, like pop culture, snorting lines, popping pills. Most of them are not sober, getting game, everything. So I do not owe you stop chasing fame, but still remain the truth. They like movie star status and the tools on Bugatti and the hills and the mansion and a brand new body. Getting views as they hobby, because they gotta be the sponsors. And for the right price, they sell their soul to the moon. They want the movie star status and the tools on Bugatti and the hills and the mansion and a brand new body. Getting views as they hobby, because they gotta be the sponsors. And for the right price, they sell their soul to the monster. knows how to stop me from going crazy? Who knows how to stop me from going crazy?
They say Hollywood is driving you crazy. It used to be holistic. Now it's BBLs, lip injections, and Ozempic. Running to their doctors like the Olympics.
Keep your wits about you.
Damn, we got back here quick.
Because you don't see the rats.
Definitely gotta write some more for this album.
Doesn't mean they ain't there. Trap House Entertainment.
Two Rugers on the scooters. Like a Judas out of India.
Yeah. If they ever did you wrong, you can never let them slide. Cause they try to play you like you're sweeter than potato pies. Walking in the den of thieves and they tell the truth lies. Moving like the Genovese, working for the suit and ties. Hoops sitting by the door and they got a new disguise. Everyone gets scrutinized, so you decide you gon' ride a suicide. It's do or die. You ain't getting used, you getting utilized. I ain't been abused, I've been brutalized. I think the news, I drew a line. I done witnessed the truest crimes. Implemented new designs, so you resign when choosing sides. Just remember, I'm the hardest you can find. Yeah, still sharp and still real, recognize real, and we plotting on the meal, so we stacking every bill. Now that's fuck, how you feel, better get it how you live. Never been in a house, nigga, had to get it from the field. Had to get it from the field, had to get it from the field. If you gonna play the game, you know you gotta take some risks, so you cannot complain when the plot is getting thick. And the paper no assist in every shot just seem to miss. Niggas better use it brain because this thing is over quick. If you gonna play the game, you know you gotta take some risks, so you cannot complain when the plot is getting thick. And the paper no assist in every shot just seem to miss. Nigga better use it brain because this thing is over quick. Y'all talk about the same thing, complain about the same shit. Always play the blame game with the lames you hang with. Saying names like you getting paid, you niggas ain't rich. Doing anything for the fame, you niggas ain't slick. Rip the ruler and my shooters, put the tooth in you medulla. Twin Rubens on the scooter like a Judas. How they do you? Ain't no use in acting bougie. We can see that you a loser. Had to school you like a tutor. When you fucking with my moolah, get you hung from the roof. Now they call me Suge Knight. I can feel the pressure building, I'm about to bust a pipe. Aggravation and aggression in the act like sodomites. Some niggas ratting, gotta separate the men and mice. Nasty like a head of lights, and y'all ain't got no well about a bitch. Said she celibate, that don't mean that I will buy you talking to the pigs. But I don't really deal with swine investments getting big. I'm just trying to see the bottom line. You gon' play the game, you know you gotta take some risks. So you cannot complain when the plot is getting thick. And the bank with no assist and every shot just seem to miss. Nigga better use it, bring it, cause this thing is over quick. If you gon' play the game, you know you gotta take some risks. So you cannot complain when the plot is getting thick. And the bank with no assist and every shot just seem to miss. Nigga better use it, bring it, cause this thing is over quick. Cause this thing is over quick. Cause this thing is over quick.
Flip back to the beginning.
The world is getting crazier by the minute.
About a minute. Damn, I gotta hurry and get this album out, guys. So that's 7 songs. I just write 2 more songs for it, maybe, and do a 9-song album. Man. Do 9 songs and just go ahead and drop that shit. So I'm still working on this Hartsville mixtape, trying to redo these old songs. Like I said, I had found that prompt, and I just what I used was Chopped and Screwed. So I started putting Chopped and Screwed, and it gives it that darker feeling to like that old gangster rap shit. I like that. We said Elise was like, I like that dark shit. And I was like, yo, for those songs, for that set of lyrics, and for that album to make it like my young boy days, because it is like my older stuff from my 20s. So take it back to the old gritty young boy trap. Just a dedication to my old self and don't let that shit go to waste. But at the same time, you can definitely see how much you've grown and progressed and able to write and talk about other stuff in your music in different genres of music. Because man, I'm not an R&B guy. I'm just not. I am not that guy. Is there some R&B I like? Of course. Music is music, and I do like some of it, but like that's not the bulk of my collection. Or not the main shit I always listen to. But over the years, like I wrote a lot of R&B stuff last year. More emotional, like touchy-feely type shit. And I've grown a lot with my writing. Dark and Gritty is very classic, bro. That is very classic music sound. That's that old Wu-Tang. So I came up on like Wu-Tang, Mobb Deep. I really think like Mobb Deep is probably my favorite two-man group. It's so hard between Mobb Deep and Outkast. And I've had like the bulk of both of their discographies because I've had almost all of Outkast music and I've definitely had like all of Mobb Deep. But Mobb Deep just had like this darker vibe, this darker, sinister feel to their music. That Quiet Storm. I think they said that Mobb Deep's Quiet Storm is the number one hip hop album of all time. Like that's the top song ever for rap, yo. And it's called Quiet Storm. It has this dark, deep, stormy sensation to it, and like the bars, like these hard killer gun bars, and I just always love that shit. But I just always love that sound and that vibe. Like I say, my earlier music was I really did try to be myself, and I always say like when I started like really focusing on my writing, the same thing I do now. I don't listen to a lot of other music. I don't want other artists to influence me too much. Of course, you got to listen to stuff to get inspiration from, but I never wanted my sound to sound exactly like somebody else. Because some people be like, oh, you sound like Lupe a little bit, or you sound like Mob a little bit. And it's like, yeah, you know why? Because I love fucking Lupe and I love Mobb Deep. So yeah, their influences are going to show in my music, but I still try to be as individualistic as possible. But definitely like my earlier stuff, you can even now, like once again, Lupe is one of my favorite lyricists. And I just seen like a post last week about they had a group of artists and like place these artists in order, and Lupe was on there, and it's like as far as lyrics, you're talking about not sales and not popularity and not the biggest hits or whatever, just lyrically. And Eminem was on that list too. I put Lupe on top of him. It was Lupe, Black Thought, Eminem, Jadakiss. There's somebody else too. But one of my all-time favorite lyricists is Lupe Fiasco. This motherfucker can rap, and his vocabulary is out of this fucking world, yo. And then his range of topics that he can talk about is just unmatched by, I don't know. He's definitely one of my favorite lyricists ever of all time. But yeah, Lupe can spit it like most people can't, bro.
Ooh, damn.
Giving the hood quality products in 1996. Trap House Entertainment.
See if we can fuck around this song for a little bit. All right, so what I'm doing, I got most of that lightened up. I might need a bigger brush than that, actually. Let me do it like this.
Giving the hood quality products since 1996. Trap House Entertainment. This is for them. Dope boys on the grind all night, right? With that coke boy selling white, getting right, stacking dope boy. And if you feel like I feel, with weapons concealed, then let me know. This is for them. Dope boys on the grind all night, right? With that coke boy selling white, getting right, right stacking dope, boy. And if you feel like I feel, but weapons concealed, then let me know, boy. Baby, turn one gang, turn gold, nigga, quick for a piece of that change. Mommy, I'm a pimp.
There's all this Arabic singing in the background. Oh my god, bro.
Giving the hood quality products since 1996.
I'm like, that's
Trap House Entertainment. Dope boys, only grind all night with that coke boys.
no. Why? What are you doing? What is all that? What is all that? Anybody asked for all that in the background? What are you doing? What are you doing to me, Suno? All right, I'm putting in some prompts right from Suno. Because sometimes I don't even know how to describe stuff, and it's like, oh, so the preset prompts. Like this right here literally says gang vocals. I don't even know what that means or how that's going to sound, but it's a prompt that Suno suggests. So I'm gonna try that one. And there's another one I just seen. What it says? It says what did it just say? Slow to mid tempo. In the other song, I tried to get the vocals to slow down to like a really like slow flow, and it wouldn't fucking do it as slow as I wanted it to. But slow to mid tempo, I might have to use that one to see if that'll work on slowing something down. Because I just said slow flow, but slow to mid tempo or slow tempo may go better. I forgot what song. Oh, that was on Crack. That Crack song got to be slow. Like them bars, those are like gun bars. You got to say that shit real slow because you got ad libs after every bar. Still just got that one like, huh? That's crazy. What are you guys doing to me? Just tell me if you don't want to be here, you know?
Quality products since 1996. Trap House Entertainment. This is for them dope boys on the ground all night with that coke boys. I tell them like get it right, stacking dope boys. And if you feel like I feel with weapons concealed, then let me know, boys. For them dope boys on the ground all night with that coke boys.
Y'all sound too happy. Why you sound so happy about that?
Giving the hood quality products since 1996. Trap House Entertainment. Yeah, for them. This is for them. Dope boys on the grind all night with that coke boy. Selling white, getting right, stacking dope boy. And if you feel like I feel with weapons concealed, then let me know, boy. For them. Dope boys on the grind all night with that coke boy. Selling white, getting right, stacking dope boy. And if you feel like I feel with weapons concealed, then let me know, boys. Must always stay trying to run game, turn gold, nigga quick for a piece of that change. But mommy, I'm a pimp, so your ass is lame, and you need a 9 to 5 if you trying to get paid. I ain't blind, but I get around, moving that cane. Got you all slugs that'll move in your brain. I rap Killer Bill, and it's never gonna change. So every time I move, always show improve. Everything that I do is to expand my gang like chess moves. Niggas gotta play in their game. Motherfuckers get shot when they playing with them things. I murder on purpose, and it's all the same. Brother kill another brother. Cops rush the handcuff us, the grave of the cage. And what about the baby mother's MOB? And we praying that the Lord love us so all written. And I screaming at you, mother, for them. Dope boy on the grind all night with that coke boy. enough to shake fools and chop rocks like earthquakes do. The corner always hot, so I know the place smooth, but agitate me and watch at it.
Yo, that wasn't a bad version. Wow, I hate when it doesn't go all the way through though.
Give it.
So I'm a thumbs down everything else, right? Is that what I'm gonna do? Okay, I'm gonna thumbs down everything else and just keep that one and say, hey, give me something like that. But the only thing is, there's the third or fourth bar in there. It got real loud on like the undertone ad libs. I ain't like that too much. But I want to hear this all the way through. Let's play it back. It's like
Giving the hood quality products since 1996.
fucked up some of that.
Trap House Entertainment. Yeah, for them. This is for them. Dope boys. On the grind all night with that coke boy. Selling white, getting right, stacking dope boy. And if you feel like I feel with weapons concealed, then let me know, boy. For them. Dope boys. On the grind all night with that coke boy. Selling white, getting right, stacking dope boy. And if you feel like I feel with weapons concealed, then let me know, boys. Must always stay. Trying to run games, turn gold digger quick for a piece of that change. But mommy, I'm a pimp, so your wife is lame, and you need a 9 to 5 if you trying to get paid. I ain't blind, but I get around. Moving that cane, got you all slugs that'll move in your brain. I rep Killerville, and that's never gonna change. So every time I move, always show improve. Everything that I do is to expand my gang like chess moves. Niggas gotta plan their game. Motherfuckers get shot when they playing with them things. I'll murder on purpose, and it's all the same. Brother kill another brother. Cops rush the handcuffers, the grave or the cage. And what about the baby mothers, M.O.B.? And we praying that the Lord love us so all rent. And I scream it at you, motherfucker. Dope boy, on the grind all night with that coke boy. Selling white, getting right, stacking dope boy. And if you feel like I feel with weapons concealed, then let me know, boy. Dope boy, on the grind all night with that coke boy. Selling white, getting right, stacking dope boy. And if you feel like I feel with weapons concealed, then let me know, boy. I pound the block hard enough to shake fools and chop rocks like earthquakes do. The corner always hot, so I know the place smooth, but agitate me and watch how this ain't moves. I bang a nigga, Robbers on me with the same tools. And don't give a fuck, we went to the same school. Cause we some real gorillas, real go-getters, and you know if there's a God when these foes hit ya, we take you niggas off track like a four-wheeler. You better zoom in tight, get a close picture. The fiends say my shit right when the dope picture. I'm in the room all night, counting more digits. Oh, you need a cast on your rhymes cause your flow's injured. And I'm a master of my craft like an old ninja. You wanna know the truth, you niggas better start listening. All South Crack got soldiers on a new mission. This is for them. Dope boy, on the grind all night with that coke boy. Selling white, getting right, stacking dope boy. And if you feel like I feel with weapons concealed, then let me know, boy. For them. Dope boy, on the grind all night with that coke boy. Selling white, getting right, stacking dope boy. And if you feel like I feel with weapons concealed, then let me know, boy. The fiends say my shit right when the dope picture. I'm in the room all night, counting more digits. You need a cast on your rhymes cause your flows itching. And I'm a master of my craft like an old ninja.
That's one of my favorite all-time bars. I'm a master of my craft like an old ninja. And I'm a master of my craft like an old ninja.
Giving the hood quality products since 1996. Trap House Entertainment. Yeah, for them. This is for them. Dope boys. On the grind all night with that coke boy. Selling white, getting right, stacking dope boy. And if you feel like I feel with weapons concealed, then let me know, boy. This is for them. Dope boy. And no boy. And if you feel like I feel field with weapons concealed, then let me know, boys. Months always stay, trying to run game, turn gold digger quick for a piece of that change. Yup, but mommy, I'm a pimp, so your ass is lame, and you need a 9 to 5 if you trying to get to expand my gang like chess moves. Niggas got a plan, they game. Motherfuckers get shot when they playing with them things. I murder on purpose, and it's all the same. Brother kill another brother. Cops rush to handcuff us, the grave of the cage. And what about the baby mothers? MOB, and we praying that the Lord is trying to get paid. I ain't blind, but I get around. Moving that cane, got you all slugs that are moving your brain, trying to get paid. MOB, that the Lord love us, open to expand my gang like chess moves. Niggas got a plan, they game. Motherfuckers get shot when they playing with them things. I murder on purpose, and it's all the same. Brother kill another brother on the grind all night with that gorillas. Real go getters, and you know if there's a God when these foes hit you, we take you niggas off track like a four-wheeler. You better zoom in tight, get a close picture. The fiends say my shit right when the dope picture. I'm in the room all night counting more digits. You
Slowly trying to layer in some of these details because the skin has like so many, especially the fingers and feet. You have so many creases, wrinkles, and folds, and you can almost see like some individual skin cells sometimes. It's like, God damn. So just start out with that very, very dark base. Your underpainting should be really dark so that we can keep that depth to it and then just slowly build it up. So I got like the first mid-tones on there. I'm gonna get into this area now because this is where some of the darker shadows are at. So we're gonna go back into the browns and reds. Do some more browns and reds. I use that heavier brush for this larger area. I think I'll use a different brush to get right there. Some browns and reds, make these shadows. This is an African American lady, a black lady, but she's just very yellow. She has very fair colored skin. So we're going to use a lot of Naples yellow and flesh tone on her skin. It's very. I like how rich it is because it moves from these deep reds to these really subtle like oranges and yellows right here. I think we should have a new song ready. Come on, Sino. Let me see what you get for me.
I'm in the hood, quality product since 1996. Trap House Entertainment.
Ooh, to animate something like this, yeah.
Hood quality products since 1996. Trap House Entertainment. This is for them dope boys on the grind all night with that dope boy. Selling white, getting right, stacking dope boy. And if you feel like I feel, my weapons concealed, then let me know, boy. Dope boys on the grind all night with that dope boy. Selling white, getting right, stacking dope boy. And if you feel like I feel, my weapons concealed, then let me know, boy. Months always stay trying to run game, turn gold digger quick for a piece of that change. Mommy, I'm a pimp, so your ass is lame, and you need a 9 to 5 if you're trying to get paid. I ain't blind, but I get around moving that gang. Got you all slugs that are moving your brain. I rep Killerville, and that's never gonna change. So every time I move, always show and prove. Everything that I do is to expand my gang. Like chess moves, niggas gotta play in the game. Motherfuckers get shot when they playing with them things. I murder on purpose, and it's all the same. Brother kill another brother, couch, watch the handcuffers, brother praying that the Lord love us so all in, and I scream it at you motherfuckers. Boy, on the grind all night with that dope boy. Don't sell him right, get it right, stack it dope boy. And if you feel like I feel, when weapons concealed, then let me know, boy. On the grind all night with that dope boy. Don't sell him right, get it right, stack it dope boy. And if you feel like I feel, when weapons concealed, then let me know, boy. I'm block hard enough to shake foam, and chop blocks like earthquakes do. The corner always hot, so I know the place move. But agitate me, you watch how the Satan moves. I bang a nigga robbers on me with the same tool. And don't give a fuck, we went to the same school. Cause we some real gorillas, some real go-getters. And you know if there's a die when these fools hit you, we take you niggas off track like a four-wheeler. And better zoom in tight, get a close picture. If you say my shit right when the dope picture, I'm in the room all night, counting more digits. You need a cast on your rhymes cause your flow's injured. And I'm a master of my craft like an old ninja. If you wanna know the truth, you niggas better start listening. All the South crack got soldiers on a new mission for them. Dope boy, on the grind all night with that dope boy. Selling right, get right, stacking dope boy. And if I feel like I feel, when records concealed, then let me know, boy. On the grind all night with that dope boy. Selling right, get right, stacking dope boy. And if I feel like I feel, when records concealed, then let me know, boy. Don't say my shit right when the dope picture. I'm in the room all night.
The flow is awesome on that one. The beat fucking sucks. The flow is just like right on point. And that beat was ass. I think I'm gonna do an acoustic guitar album. There's this one thing that I saw, and I showed you that shit. The guy riding on the bicycle backwards, singing that song. Just some simple lyrics he repeats about meeting some chick in California or something like that. But it's like the sound, that acoustic sound of the guitar and like the minimal and the vocals on it. I was like, damn. Do I gotta write an acoustic guitar album now? I guess so.
Hood Quality Products is 1996. Trap House Entertainment. This is for them. Boy, on the grind all night with that dope boy. Selling right, getting right, stacking dope boy.
Yo, where are you getting these beats from, Suno? What the fuck is this? What are you doing to me, bro?
Hood Quality Products. Since 1996. Trap House Entertainment. This is for that dope boy. On the grind all night with that dope boy. Selling right, getting right, stacking dope boy. And if you feel like I feel, with weapons concealed, then let me know, boy. Dope boy. On the grind all night with that dope boy. Selling right, getting right, stacking dope boy. And if you feel like I feel, with weapons concealed, then let me know, boy. Months always stay trying to run gang, turn gold, dig a quick for a piece of that change up. Mommy, I'm a pimp, so your ass is lame, and you need a 9 to 5 if you trying to get paid. I ain't blind, but I get around moving that gang. Got you all slugs that are moving your brain. I rep Killerville, and that's never gonna change. So every time I move, always show improve. Everything that I do is to expand my gang. Like chess moves, niggas gotta plan the game. Motherfuckers get shot when they play you with the bangs. I murder on purpose, and it's all the same. Brother kill another brother, cops watch the handcuffers. The grave or the cage, and what about the baby mothers? MOB, and we praying that the Lord love us so hard, yeah. And I scream it at you motherfuckers for them. Dope boy, on the grind all night with that dope boy. Hope selling right, getting right, stacking dope boy. And if I feel like I feel, but weapons concealed, then let me know, boy. Dope boy, on the grind all night with that dope boy. Hope selling right, getting right, stacking dope boy. And if I feel like I feel, but weapons concealed, then let me know, boy. I am the block, hard enough to shake fools. And chop rocks like earthquakes do. The corner always hot, so I know the blaze move, but agitate me. And why try to save moves? I'm banging nigga robbers on me with the same tool. And don't give a fuck, we went to the same school. Cause we some real gorillas, some real gold getters. And you know if there's a dive when these fools hit you, but we take you niggas off track like a four-wheeler. You better zoom in tight, get a close picture. The fiends say my shit right when the dope picture. I'm in the room all night, count more digits. Quality products.
I swear, man, the flow is so great on these, but the fucking beats are just garbage beats. What did you, man? How long we been here? Is it game time yet? Maybe about to do some Arc Raiders for maybe an hour or so. Then I got to eat lunch. I did have breakfast this morning. I had a quick breakfast. I had a can. What that shit called? Fruit cocktail. You gonna eat your fruit cocktail? Yeah, right. Eat my fruit, nigga. Where'd that come from? Fruit? Was that half baked? That should come from half baked. But anyway. I haven't had those shits in fucking forever. But the last time I went grocery shopping, I was trying to put some canned goods in storage. And I was like, oh, some canned fruit. Something quick, just in case. And that's what I have for me. So I'm good right now, but I know I will be hungry shortly. P still in here? P, you getting on the game today, bro? What you doing, man? I know some people partied last night. Some people gonna be asleep until about 1, 2 o'clock. Because I went to bed and it was very faint and in the distance, but you can hear some loud music. Then I woke up this morning to go to the bathroom like 4 o'clock in the morning. Bro, you can still hear that shit. I'm like, yo, they party all through the fucking night, bro. It was like 4 something in the morning, that shit was still going. They had a good time. Oh yeah, you know they got hangovers right now. Right now, head spinning like a motherfucker. Head spinning like hell. Dry heaving. They done threw up everything. You can't even throw up nothing. Your body just it just dry heaving for no reason. Stomach hurt. Goddamn mouth nasty as hell. Sticky, slimy ass mouth. Head spinning like a helicopter. No, I had a hangover one time. That was it. I learned my lesson. And then if I want to have some drinks, hey, that's what I asked that question. Hey, you guys want to have some drinks? Well, I had a homie. He would always ask, "You want to get drunk?" And my response is, "No, I don't want to get drunk. No, I wouldn't mind having a drink or two. Yeah, and you know, getting a little buzz, a little tipsy. I'm not trying to get. You've been drunk before, right? You know what drunk does? It gives you hangovers the next day. And I'm like, you always want to drink to that point. And I've experienced it one time. I've experienced a hangover once. And I never, ever in life want to feel that again. I don't want to feel that way ever again. You know, I did it once. And the one time I did, I was damn near blackout drunk. Oh my God. It was I was young too. I was like 16. The first time I had a real fucking hangover, I'm like, wow. Mm-mm. That's what a lot of drinking does to you? No, sir. I will never, ever, ever in life drink that much again. And you know what? I have kept that promise to myself. I will never drink until I feel drunk. I don't care where I'm at, who I'm partying with. I can say no. Have another shot, and I'm good. Yeah, no, I am so good, bro. No, come on, drink with us. I'm good, bro. I'm good. Nobody, I swear to God, on everything I love, nobody can pressure me into drinking. No, sir. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say, or it's a birthday, or a baby was born, or I don't give a fuck what the celebration is. You're not gonna get me drunk. You're not. Have another one. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good, broski. I had two. Two. I'm on my fifth one. That well, good for you. Good for you, buddy. You've had five. That's awesome. I've had two, and I feel nice. I'm still very coherent and alert and aware, and I might have to drive myself home. So, yeah, till I'm at my limit right there. I'm good. You can ask my best friend Brandon. He's not a drinker, but he can drink. He used to be a drinker. He's a dad now, but I tried to drink with this the first time I tried to drink with this motherfucker. I seen that shit, and he think that shit funny, yo, because he can really drink. He's not trying to like cheat or anything. Like I don't know. Some people try to drink other people under the table by I don't know, try to seem like they're drinking, but they're really not. Nah, my homeboy can fucking put that shit away. And he's like, and he says, "You want to drink? Yeah, I want to drink. I don't mind drinking." And then he had a drink, I had a drink. He had a drink, I had a drink. And he had another drink. I think the first time, because I was at the house, he came to my house, and I'm chilling. Oh, all right, I have another one. And this motherfucker finished the bottle, finished the rest of the bottle by himself. And he kept trying to pressure me, like, you want another? You want another? Come on, man. I had like a little pussy. I'm like, I'm good, bro. And I sat there and watched this motherfucker. And he was still straight, yo. He was still straight after he drank a fucking bottle of liquor. I was like, how? I was like, yeah, you thought you was about to get me drunk with you just now. Psych that shit. And that song I wrote about Brandon, I talk about how the first time we hung out, he tried to drink me under the table. You're not about to get me like that, nigga. I done learned my lesson before I met him. My song started putting all that liquor away. Oh shit, that's how you do it, bro. No, sir, I definitely can't drink with you. And then now one of my other homeboys, I wrote the song about him too, J Rock. So Brandon and J Rock ain't never really know each other, even though both of them were like kind of like my best friends. I think they met each other here and there, but they ain't never really fuck around with each other like that. And so the one time, this was a couple years ago, I went home and I got all of us together and we hung out. And now J Rock and Brandon, now they're good friends too. And then I remember last year, J Rock called me and he said, man, why you ain't tell me about B? As soon as he said that, that's all he said is like, bro, why you ain't tell me about B? In the tone he had in his voice. I said, you was drinking with that nigga? Yeah, man. I said, oh boy. I said, you don't drink with Brandon, dude. You don't drink with that dude, bro. Man, I threw up. I said, I bet you did throw up. And then, like, I swear to God, because it just happened that night before. And then, later that day, Brandon called me. Brandon called me and said, hey, me and Tyrone was hanging out last night. I said, he already called me. And then Brandon just started laughing. I was like, yeah, why you I say, why you do that, man, like that? Do him like what? I say, B, you know most people can't drink with you, bro. Well, it wasn't like I was forcing it on him. I say, yeah, just because you won't force it on him, because you just so happy, and he's a happy drinker, and he's a good talker and storyteller. And so as long as he's drinking, you think, oh, I can drink right along with him. He's drinking, I'm drinking. No, you don't do that with Brandon, because he gonna drink to that bottle gone, bro, and you gonna be fucked up, and he not gonna be fucked up. He gonna get up and walk straight, and you gonna get up and stumble and throw up on yourself. And that's what happened. He got him. He got him. The first time he come over to hang out with him, just them two, just trying to hang out, fuck that man up. Fuck that man up, bro. And then that's the thing too. J Rock, he's a beer drinker. And he can put away quite a few beers. I ain't gonna lie. Brandon don't really fuck with beer, yo. That motherfucker drink whiskey. Whiskey or some bourbons. He like that brown shit. He don't when B come over, he say you want to have a couple drinks. That motherfucker come over with a bottle of liquor. He not coming over with a case of beer. He not. And just because Rock think he can drink a lot of beer, nigga, no. Do not drink with Brandon. Don't drink with that man, yo. He gonna fuck you up, bro. Look at you. First time you go over there, he done got you by himself too. It was just y'all two over there. Oh yeah, he done got you by yourself. Look, he done made you throw up. Craziness. One of those words I woke up about the bar, rolled over and grabbed a sock off the floor, and went back to sleep. You know, that's that whiskey, boy. Hey, that's that whiskey, that brown. Drinking like a pirate. I'm good, bro. That's all he loves, some brown shit. Man, y'all see when I be drinking, man, my shit be see through. I drink some tequila or some white rum or something. The Captain Morgan's, I'll drink that, but that's not whiskey or brandy or bourbon. That shit just seemed harsh for some reason. Some of them browns, boy. Because the night that I got drunk when I was a teenager, I was drinking Paul Mason or Masson, whatever that shit is, man. Just the smell of it. If I even smell that drink, I fucking start dry heaving. It turns my stomach so bad now, so bad. I forgot. And it's a pretty popular drink because it's cheap and it's kind of tasty, and there's a lot of different flavors of it too. We were somewhere, and somebody's like, "Oh, I'll fix you a drink," and they fixed me a drink, and I was like, I said, "Is this Paul?" And they're like, "Yeah." I was like, "I'm good, bro." I said, "My bag, I ain't want to waste it." You know what I'm saying? I can't drink that shit, bro. Oh no, you straight. Oh, thank God. Cause damn, as soon as I was like, I sniffed that shit. No, no. My body will never let that shit go, yo. My body will never forgive me. I was 16 years old when I did that shit. 16. I'm 44 fucking years old. And if I smell that shit today, it'll make my stomach start hurting. I say my body never forgave me for that shit. They got pictures of me too, yo. And motherfuckers took pictures of me that night. So embarrassing. So embarrassing. Whiskey already tastes like bark. Whiskey socks. Ooh, now that would have been disgusting. Oh man. Just get out the bed and try to slide your sock back on. It's like, oh, I forgot I did that. Forgot I threw up in my socks last night. It's just that spinning sensation for me, man, where the everything just seems to like there's this constant motion. Oh my God, how it fucks with your inner ear and your balance. Yo, but once again, my friend would drink to get to that point. He liked to feel drunk. And then the next morning he would do that. Oh my God. Oh. They're like, why the fuck do you keep doing that to yourself? Like this time, I probably won't have a hangover. No, that's not how it works. You put so much alcohol in your body, and then as your body starts to synthesize it, it's still craving more alcohol because now you're fucking detoxing off the shit. They, those people wake up and like, fucking head is pounding. I need to take a shot. And I didn't even think that was a real thing, but I guess it kind of does help to balance out the alcohol levels or whatever. I don't know. I just don't drink till I feel that way. Fuck it. How about I just don't drink that much? About 3 beers. I can do about 3 beers. This is out in public if I'm partying or at a bar or just hanging out. And knowing I have to drive or make my way back home somehow, I can do 3 beers or 2 shots, or 1 beer and 1 shot, or 3 glasses of wine. I already know anything over three. I'm good. I'm good. Especially like hard liquor. Y'all just drinking, taking big ass double shots and shit. Now I'll do like 2 of those. I'm good after that. I'm not gonna help y'all drink this whole bottle. Take a shot. Oh, I have a shot. Great. Yeah. Oh, have another shot. Oh, okay, I have another shot. Have another shot. No, I'm good. I had to. I already had 2. Have a beer. No, I just had 2 shots. I don't need a beer on top of that. I'm good. Like at the paint and sip, I had 1 beer and I had 1 White Claw. Somebody's like, "You gonna have some more?" I'm like, "I'm good. I already had 2. That was my 2 right there. I'm done." I can feel it. I can feel that little alcohol buzz creeping in. That's enough. I'm skinny as shit. You know how fast my body metabolizes that shit? If I flood my system, and look, I can't, I just be drunk fast as hell. I ain't trying to do that. Oh, some weed and whiskey? Give you the bubble guts too. You think you got a fart, you being shard on yourself. Had them hangover bubble guts. People don't want to talk about that part. The alcohol do some crazy shit in your stomach. You got a whole, and most people, if you're smart, you're gonna try to drink on a full stomach and not on an empty stomach. But still, man, whatever that alcohol be doing in there with that food, man, that shit gonna fuck your guts up, boy. Got them goddamn hangover squirts. Fuck the toilet bowl up. I'm telling you. I say they got pictures of me, man. I'm trying to shit and throw up at the same time. Who the fuck took that picture? And ain't nobody ever want to tell me who took that picture of me. I'm sitting on the toilet, and I got a trash can in front of me, and I'm really out of that shit, yo. I'm like out. I'm like, I just feel like I'm about to shit on myself. They're like, you better get on the toilet, nigga. So I'm sitting there, and then I started throwing up a little bit. So they put the trash can in front of me. I'm shitting and throwing up at the same time. Like, y'all motherfuckers, who took this picture and why? Why did you do that? So the fact that I was super, super hungover and it hurt so bad, just being hungover physically hurt, and then the embarrassment of that photo, you will never, ever in life catch me slipping like that ever again. Never, ever in life. It can never happen. And this is back in the 90s, the 90s. Like I say, we all our generation is happy that like a lot of crazy shit we did wasn't documented back in the day because nobody didn't have like cameras everywhere. And that's like one of the most embarrassing shits that actually did get documented. Like, who the fuck had a camera out, bro? What the fuck? You just had a Polaroid in your back pocket or some shit, bitch. Fuck you guys. Who took the picture? That's all I ever got. A bunch of fucking laughs. You know what? I think I know who took it though. I ain't gonna lie. A banana squirts in the sock. That that super fast dose of potassium from the bananas, that should be helping out a lot of shit. Try to stabilize my equilibrium. I'm about to fall over. And getting some of these feet details in there with the skin. We're gonna soften this up, of course, and then try it one more time. Layer by layer, layer by layer. This is looking pretty good so far. I, I think I'm finally getting comfortable painting skin this up close. The first time I did, I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna get that shit to work if I want it to be really detailed, because I'm not a photorealistic painter. I go realistic, but not like photorealistic. So it's kind of intimidating trying to paint skin up close. I've seen other artists do it, but I still think too, like some paintings that look so good is because it comes from a professional artist who's been able to sit down for 8 months and just work on that one piece. I don't got that luxury. And then I noticed too that most of the times the canvases are larger, so it just gives you that extra room to add the details to it, um, which just makes sense. Excuse me. So, but with this series, I think we discussed that before. I don't think the feet painting should be too big. I think at a decent size, they're very provocative and intriguing. I think at a larger scale, they would be like kind of creepy almost in a way. So I could make it bigger and have an easier time filling in some of the details to make it look more realistic. But at the same time, I don't think like this particular series would look great on a larger scale. That's 11. Excuse me. And I am already starting to feel hungry again because I've been smoking. That's what I've been doing. I've been smoking. That's what I've been doing. I've been chiefing to the S. I've been chiefing to the S. This delicate back and forth dance of trying to push pull some of these colors into where they're supposed to be. The skin tone is is never just one solid even color anywhere on the skin, just by the way the light reflects off of the surface of the skin. So it's always this weird as back and forth, trying to keep a consistent color without keeping a consistent color, without having a straight edge without having a straight edge. I don't know. Skin is weird. Just want to soften a bunch of this up. I say we can come back and that next set of details will really make some of these things pop out a lot more. Just soften it up. And we really just got this part of the hill left, and I already put some wet paint there. So we're gonna try to finish this section here, and then we'll try to go for a little break for a little while. I say you started seeing those little contrasts. The shape the skin itself. You pull this up a little bit. Man, it looks good so far. I like it. I might do the big feather or the big blender brush one more time right here and go that way, and then pull it down a little bit like that. Starting to look like skin, people. It is starting to look like skin. Okay, if we're here, there. Gonna go kind of orangish now on this curve of the hill coming up. Not too bright though. They say I want to really do like the mid tones. Okay. I think that is still, I'm looking to go still a little bit darker, close to where these gummies are touching the skin. They're casting some of those reddish shadows again. So it looks more red when they cast the shadows onto the white fabric down at the bottom, but when the shadow is cast on their skin, it has this deeper uh, brownish red shadow to it. But I could probably lighten it up with some alizarin. Probably when I come back on a final detail layer, I'll add some more red to a brighter red, just to accent it a little bit. All right, back to some more orange here. Right, and it's gonna need a good bit of Naples to pull some of these folds out of the skin. Really just trying to get the deep parts first. Yeah, a little more orange. And so this fold actually comes across more. It's a little lighter. I might use some sienna when I come back on that one. Here. Okay. And now we're going to move into more of the flesh tone. So now we're going to try to lighten it up a little bit in this section here. So coming down from here, we're going to have, gets bright. Oh, might actually add a little white to that. Here. Lightens up more right there. So how are we doing this? So from under here, we're going to get boom, 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 boom. Here, it's bigger. And then from go there with it. Add a little yellow to that white, some Naples yellow to this titanium white. And then we're starting to see more of actually the sole of the foot. So this is where it starts to get a lot lighter. I think it's gonna be something like that, maybe. We'll get some of our blenders out and try to buff it a little bit.
Giving the hood quality products since 1996. Trap House Entertainment.
This is for them. No boys on the grind all night with that dope boy. Selling white, getting right, stacking no boy. And if you feel like I feel, but weapons concealed, then let me know, boy. This is for them. No boys on the grind all night with that dope boy. Selling white, getting right, stacking no boy. And if you feel like I feel, but weapons concealed, then let me know, boy.
Months always stay trying to run game, turn gold, digger quick for a piece of that change. Mommy, I'm a pimp, so your ass is lame, and you need a 9 to 5 if you trying to get paid. I ain't blind, but I get around. Moving that cane, got 2 hard slugs that are moving your brain. I rep Killerville when it's never gonna change. So every time I move, always show and prove. Everything that I do is to expand my game like chess moves. Niggas gotta play their game. Motherfuckers get shot when they playing with the things. I murder on purpose and it's all the same. Brother kill another brother, cops want the handcuffers. The grave with a cage and what about the baby mothers? M.O.B. and we praying that the Lord love us so far rent. And I'm screaming at you motherfuckers. This is for them. Dope boys on the grind all night with that dope boys. Selling white, getting right, stacking dope boys. And if you feel like I feel, but weapons concealed, then let me know, boys. For them. Dope boys on the grind all night with that dope boys. Selling white, getting right, stacking dope boys. And if you feel like I feel, but weapons concealed, then let me know, boy. Pound a block, hard enough to shake fools. And chop rocks like earthquakes through the corner, always hot. So I know the play is smooth, but agitate me and watch how the same moves. I bang your nigga Roberts, homie, with the same tools. And don't give a fuck, we went to the same school. Cause we some real gorillas, some real go-getters. And you know if there's a guy when these foes hit you, we take you niggas off track like a four-wheeler. Oh, you better zoom in tight, get a close picture. And the beat say my shit right when the dope hit you. I'm in the room all night, counting more digits. And you need a cast on your rhymes, cause it flows injured. And I'm a master of my craft like a no ninja. If you wanna know the truth, you niggas better start listen. South Crack got soldiers on a new mission.
This is for them dope boys on the grind all night with that dope boys. Selling white, getting right, stacking dope boys. And if you feel like I feel, but weapons concealed, then let me know, boy. For them dope boys on the grind all night with that dope boys. Selling white, getting right, stacking dope boys. And if you feel like I feel, but weapons concealed, then let me know, boy.
The fiends say my shit right when the dope hit you. I'm in the room all night, counting more digit. You need a cast on your rhymes, cause your flow's injured. And I'm a master of my craft like an old ninja.
Where that might be the one. I was complaining about that Arabic, whatever sounding vocals in the back on the other beat, but it kind of fits on there. And I like that track right there. That was the flow was almost precise. I wish I had uploaded that Dope Boy song onto my YouTube channel. I think I only have it on CD now. I might try to find that CD and see if I can somehow get it on YouTube. But I did actually record that song way back in the day. It might be on my old laptop, actually. I hope it is. This is a very up close tutorial on skin tone, skin folds, detailing skin. Most of the foot series is that because that's the premise for the series is just an up close image of the feet paired with something because the only thing we really think about feet is shoes, socks, maybe some jewelry, because women wear toe rings and ankle bracelets or tennis bracelets or whatever. So there are some things that you can do a word association, and someone says feet, socks, feet, sneakers, shoes, high heels, or something. But if someone says feet, you're not going to automatically say gummy bears. That's not the first thing you think of when someone says feet. Someone says feet, strawberries and honey. All right, so it is pairing feet with other things that we like. But since the feet are definitely the focal point, we're very zoomed in a tight frame for the images, which means we have to deal with the details of the skin, which are very different from different parts of the body, just have different types of skin. And the feet in general, even in young people, have a lot of different surfaces and wrinkles and a lot of different lines because that's how our feet and hands are made. Um, Most young people, their face is very smooth and soft, and their hands and their fingers and toes will still have those very intricate, detailed lines to it. Where the more you age, your face starts to pick up more wrinkles and stuff. But hands and feet are always like this, and that's why some artists try to avoid hands and feet because they're not easy. With practice, it can become easy, but initially, just trying to figure out hands and feet, it's oh my god, I just waste all my baby oil. Son of a bitch. Damn it, I've been spilling a lot of stuff lately, and I don't like it. I don't like that I'm a klutz. Oh, I watched this general knowledge challenge last night. It was so fun, and I answered like a lot of the questions. Believe it or not, and it's general knowledge. But then there is like a bunch of stuff that I realized I'm not good at geography. I'm just not. I don't know flags or where certain countries are at on the map. If you point to the map and tell me like if you give me a map and say point to Belarus, I'm not gonna get that shit. Somebody says point to Kazakhstan. I don't know exactly where Kazakhstan is at. And I know where Taiwan is at. I know where like Japan, and I can definitely point to like all major countries like Russia, France, shit like that. But I don't know. I think I know where Chile and Argentina is at on the map. uh, Somebody said, point to Laos. I don't know where fucking Laos is at, man. Not exactly. Yeah. So there was a bunch of those questions. I was like, oh, I can't answer that shit. But like a bunch of other shit, it was just like really cool. And I don't know. I feel like I probably wouldn't have won that contest, but I would have made it a lot farther than a lot of other people because like some of the questions are just like, how did you guys know that? So easy. I would have been the first person to blurt it out fast as hell. All right, guys, I think that is a pretty decent stopping point. I'm not going to even fucking lie. Hey, look at where we're at. Can I get some more thumbs up in here, guys? Somebody please like the stream. Please like the stream. We're going to do the big softener one time. Boop, 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 right there. Really, I'm not even really stroking it hard. I'm just trying to pause. I'm just trying to tap it a little bit, just to soften some of those harder edges where the paint is up a little bit. Now, this sets us up perfectly for our next layer when we come back. So we got about here. So we're going to need to finish this and that big toe before we come over here and start working on this foot. But that looks pretty decent so far. I ain't even going to lie, yo. That looks pretty decent right there. Let me just add a little little oomph right here on this part. So go ahead and start building up this contrast already. So I need a little more contrast here, like that. I'll go ahead and make this a little bit lighter right here for future reference. Future reference. Just like that, right? That don't, like I said, that don't look bad at all. I'm actually really liking these folds right there. Look really natural. Really natural and believable folds right there. That's what I'm looking for. I like it. I need to clean up all these brushes now so we can get up out of here. Man, that one last song hit hard though. Let's play that one back from the top.
Quality.
This right here hit kind of hard.
Quality product since 1996.
Since 1996, nigga. Quality product.
This is for them, dope boys on the grind all night with that coke boy. Selling white, getting right, stacking dope boy. And if you feel like I feel, but weapons concealed, then let me know, boy. For them, dope boys on the grind all night with that coke boy. Selling white, getting right, stacking dope boy. And if you feel like I feel, but weapons concealed, then let me know, boy. Months always stay trying to run game, turn gold digger quick for a piece of that change. Mommy, I'm a pimp, so your ass is lame, and you need another 5 if you trying to get paid. I ain't blind, but I get around. Moving that game, got 2 hard slugs that are moving your brain. I rep Killerville when it's never gonna change. So every time I move, always show and prove. Everything that I do is to expand my gang like chess moves. Niggas gotta play their game. Motherfuckers get shot when they playing with the things. I murder on purpose and it's all the same. Brother kill another brother, cops with the handcuffers. The grave with a cage and what about the baby mothers? M.O.B. and we praying that the Lord love us so hard rent. And I screaming at you motherfuckers. This is for them dope boys on the grind all night with that coke boys. Selling white, getting right, stacking dope boys. And if you feel like I feel, but weapons concealed, then let me know, boy. For them dope boys on the grind all night with that coke boys. Selling white, getting right, stacking dope boys. And if you feel like I feel, but weapons concealed, then let me know, boy. Pound a block, hard enough to shake fools. Shaking child rocks, like earthquakes through the corner, always hot, so I know the players move. But agitate me and watch how the same moves. I bang your nigga Roberts, homie, with the same tools. And don't give a fuck, we went to the same school. Cause we some real gorillas, some real go-getters. And you know if there's a guy when these foes hit you, we take you niggas off track like a four-wheeler. Or you better zoom in tight, get a close picture. Check the fingers, say my shit right when the dope hits you. I'm in the room all night, counting more digits. If you need a cast on your rhymes, cause it flows in you. You know I'm just love my craft like a no ninja. If you wanna know the truth, you niggas better start listen. South Crack got soldiers on a new mission. This is for them dope boys on the grind all night with that coke boys. Selling white, getting right, stacking dope boys. And if you feel like I feel, but weapons concealed, then let me know, boy. For them dope boys on the grind all night with that coke boys. Selling white, getting right, stacking dope boys. And if you feel like I feel, but weapons concealed, then let me know, boy. The fiends say my shit right when the dope picture. I'm in the room all night, counting more digit. You need a cast on your rhymes, cause your flow's injured. And I'm a master of my craft like an old ninja. Old ninja. Giving a hood quality product since 1996. Trap House Entertainment. This is for them.
They ain't had to do me like that though. Still don't know who took this fucking picture, bro. I don't know who took this picture, but you ain't had to do me like that. Why you do? You caught me in my lowest moment ever. And you thought that was funny? You want to take a picture of that shit? I'm about to die. I was about to die. I'm shitting my guts out. I'm throwing my guts out. I'm about to die. And you take a picture? That's fucked up, bro. And that night, I was supposed to be around nothing but friends. One of my friends took this fucking picture. Look at my face. I'm dying. I'm half dead. I'm praying right now, God, please, Lord, please just make the spinning stop. Oh, my guts. Oh my God. Please, God. I will never in life do this ever again. Oh my God. Oh, I'm dying. I'm dead. Oh my God. The Judas, I'm telling you, snakes is always in your circle. Y'all think I be just bullshit, man. I be talking about the snakes in the circle. You gotta watch who you be around. The motherfucker who had this picture, I said, you took this picture? I ain't taking picture. Give me this motherfucking picture. I don't know if it's just the only copy of it. I hope it is. I don't care. I was 16. I'll show it to people. But this right here is where I learned my lesson. Hey, don't drink till you're drunk. Don't drink until you're drunk, because this shit will happen. You'll be throwing up and shitting at the same time, and then somebody take a picture of it. I wish there was a date on this motherfucker. That's my pops. Only picture I got of this motherfucker. He's a big ass dude though, motherfucker, tall and fat, yo. You can see he got man boobs. Motherfucker was like 6'1". So he was tall as hell and big body. Big, wide, light-skinned motherfucker. Why the fuck am I so short and skinny? How the fuck I'm short and skinny then? I don't get it. Don't get drunk, folks. Moral of the story: don't get drunk. Just drink socially and to have a good time. Don't drink to purposely get drunk, because you might poop your pants. You know? You might poop your pants, and we don't want none of that. We don't want nobody pooping their pants. Memories. Oh yeah, I got a real photo album with real photos. That shit is thick as fuck. Got a lot of pictures in here over the years. All right, guys, you made some good progress today. Got through with the fabric portion and started working on the skin tones, and we actually knocked out a large chunk of the skin tones already. Oh shit, don't touch the wet paint. Yeah, so in our next stream, I got work tomorrow, so probably tomorrow evening we'll be back in here. We're going to try to finish this big toe, and then we'll move up to this foot here, and maybe, I don't know, I think the gummy candy is going to take a while because it's a lot of different colors, and there's a lot of like highlights and reflections and kind of like opaque see-through parts on it. So I really got to figure out a good process to make it quick to run through these gummy candies. But I'm still looking at maybe like 2 or 3 weeks we can knock this piece out and be on to something different. Now I'm going to get on Squarespace and fuck around my website for about 30 or 40 minutes, and then we'll hop on the game. I will start the stream back up on some video game time. If anybody want to come in and chill with me a little bit longer today, it is the first day of the year, so I know a lot of people are doing other things, which is fun. Oh, look at it. Look at it. I ain't even clean these brushes up. Mm-mm. The first day of the year, people may have plans and stuff. As for me, I have no plans. I am actually currently carrying out all of my plans for this day, which is paint, work on website, and play video games. Yes, video games was actually assigned as an objective for today's agenda. That is definitely on the agenda today. It's almost mandatory that I do that because that's my self-care time. And we shall not neglect ourselves of self-care in our private time. So I will do that as a mandatory objective for today. Also, I will consume a lot of junk food today. We are going to snack until our blood sugar spikes, and then we'll pull back and have a cup of water or something. Uh-oh. I did use a lot of these blender brushes too. Let me make sure I get these all squeaky clean. Hey, Miss Francis, Happy New Year, y'all. Wendy Omizu and the fearless leader of the Trap House Entertainment family. It's about to be a wonderful and productive year. Wishing prosperity and good health for you and yours. Thank you, Shauna. That is amazing. I really appreciate it. You jumped in right before we got out of here with some very motivational words for this first day of the year, guys. We got to do it big. Everything we did last year, we got to do that plus a little bit more. Just do that plus some more. Make it bigger and better this year. And let's stick with it, man. Just more opportunities to come. So we are definitely going to try to start this year out as best as we can. Like I said, I'm going to hop on this website real quick and try to do a little bit updating to that. I'm going to reiterate again, guys, this year I may not paint as much as I normally do. I really think we need to focus on branding and marketing this year. We have a house full of art. I have paintings literally leaning against the wall, stacks of them. So I think I've taken enough time over the past decade to produce art, and it's not mass production. I've carefully crafted several different series, which each series has some really good art in it. And so now I got to find a way to get this out to more people. I greatly appreciate your guys' help keeping me motivated and helping me get exposure every time, because Omizu will shout me out to all the people and Wendy shares my stuff. And so I definitely appreciate that. But this year we got to do more, and it's mostly on my end. Because I don't like the tech side of it. I don't like the sitting down at the computer side of it. I like the brushes and the paints and the canvases, and that's my enjoyment. But in order to make something out of this, I have to force myself to learn more marketing skills and actually focus on that a little bit more this year, so that we can kind of pull away from our job and make this our job. So that's the goal. And everything takes time. So am I going to quit my job this year? I really doubt it. But this year I will set myself up and take more steps towards making my art my primary source of income. and focusing on having some other sources of income. So we're not busting our ass forever, yo. There has to be an easier way to do this. Yeah, we're gonna definitely get some shit done this year. All right, guys, I'm shutting it down. Turn that heater off. The speaker is off. That heater is off. The brushes are clean. All the brushes are clean. iPad off. Top light off. I need my cell phone. I need my coffee. And I think that's it. Oh, I am gonna take this my photo album back down since I've embarrassed myself. A good little embarrassment to humble everybody. Don't forget where you come from. Thanks for sharing some time with me on this first day of the year, 2026. I love you guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. We're out of here.